Alright, well, this is a pretty straightforward one. We're about to enter Hell in order to confront Lilith at the gates of Hell. You know, this is the moment the game is building up to. There's been a lot of kind of, I don't want to say spoilery, but a lot of the media footage around this game has shown the penultimate battle in Hell. There's even that bit, and I think the trailer cinematic, that shows like when they're kind of having the prophecy vision, and it shows Prava surrounded by demons, and it looks like she's about to be torn apart as they reach her. I'm sure that we're about to get to all of that right now. I gotta say, one thing that Diablo 4 has done phenomenally better than their other titles, and not necessarily because Diablo 2 is bad, but it's just an older game. They nailed the atmosphere of this game. Look at these like living walls tearing themselves apart. You know, after this, I might get Scorn. It's on Steam discount. Maybe I'll just make a day out of playing that.
Oh, everything feels wrong here. The air, the ground at my feet.
Mortals were not meant to tread this realm.
The sooner we can find Lilith and get out, the better.
Is the ground itself is alive. God damn, man. This place is ranking for some of my favorite terrain in the game already. Yeah, I can totally get away with playing Scorn. Even if my channel's not monetized, I'm not losing anything.
I'm not ready.
Man, what the hell was going on there? Was that dude like a major summoner? Oh shit! I'm gonna have to look at that later. That actually could be an upgrade. And it's a new look. And these Sin Eaters, are they hounds? I imagine they probably are. Tortured Knight. Oi, oi, oi! Now we got lava pits. Semi-sentient lava pits. It's almost like my presence here when I interact with these wretched and tortured souls.
Is there anything we can do for that knight?
No. His mind is shattered.
I was gonna say, gives them the courage to like tear themselves apart. Man, what did this guy see to completely break him? And all these other knights are stripped down to the bone.
Hellfire. To keep us out,
Damn,
or to keep someone in.
We'll know soon.
dude got fucked
Stand
up.
back, and I'll dispel the flames.
Neyrelle's going to dispel the flames? What? Damn, she's pulling more weight than you guys are. a Joe Stack. I feel like that's the first time I've seen that name. In the game, not real life, obviously. Traditionally a martial artist stack. Ooh, that fucking fire always gets me. Damn, I'm actually almost full up.
This is where the proper battle was fought.
They didn't stand a chance.
Fodder for a broken angel's ambitions. Keep moving.
For a broken angel's ambitions. Ooh, Nelly. Now, are we dealing with Lilith's forces or Mephisto's?
Men beget men, terror begets hate, as hate begets destruction, destruction begets terror, as terror begets hate, as hate begets destruction.
This guy's got a whole new prayer. Oh, shit.
There's something underneath her. I know that glow. It's the Soul Stone.
Is she alive?
The battle is not over. The father is hunting Lilith.
Holy shit.
In the spire. Across this infernal wasteland. Salvation is coming.
Not for these knights you led to hell. Not for you either.
Brother.
You're just a tool of someone who doesn't give a damn about any of us. And a thief. You had the stone the whole time we were helping you in Caldeum, didn't you?
Inarius entrusted it to me, and... Wait. You took it? Insolent heretic! Servants of darkness! You will all be damned!
Leave her. She's poisoned with hatred.
Is she the only one? Remember why we're here. What we're fighting against.
What do you propose?
I have a tonic. A little something to numb the pain and get her moving. Drink up, Prava. If you're wise, you'll get back to Caldeum while you still have a chance.
Okay. I don't know if I think Lorath is tainted by hate Mephisto anymore, or even as part of his essence. Mainly because, and again, it could still go the other way. And if it is this way, it's a baller move. If Lorath is in some way carrying Mephisto's essence in him, and he made that deal with the Tree of Whispers, that means there will always be an essence of hatred that exists. Mephisto can never be contained once Lorath's head is on that tree. If anything, all the knowledge of that tree will also transfer to Mephisto. How is that for some scary thoughts?
I keep seeing myself standing over Lilith, stabbing her. I can't seem to push the thought away. The hatred here is trying to worm its way into my mind.
Anger got the better of me there. My head's clear now, though. He was imprisoned here for millennia. He knows the terrain better than any of us.
Yes, but keep your guard up. The cathedral is in shambles. We're on our own now. Stick together. And find that spire Prava spoke of.
Okay. It burns. Oh, what challenge that was. Steadfast Slayer. Once all is said and done, I think I'm gonna mess around with a blood build. See if I get like a tanky immortal necromancer going on. Alright, these bags are just about full. I'm gonna have to pop back in just a moment. That's wild how much loot has been involved in this part of the game.
I'm not ready yet.
Is full inventory. Oh, come on, buddy. What you doing? What you doing? Back in with ample time to re-accessorize. Idol of the Shaman. Something's bombarding us. The high ground. Oh no! We've lost already! Yo, is this big enough to cover all my minions? Oh, you're gonna send me out. Alright, I got it. I got it. You that way. Thought we were a team, but I guess not. Ninsa, the Blight of Hatred. Protected by the Soul Burner.
The balance of power in hell will be overturned.
Oh. Well, I think we know in what way they need it will be overturned.
This is not over yet. I will draw out your suffering.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna be too easy if she keeps walloping on my minion. Oh, I'm not going back down though. I'm just going to hit the march up here. Alright, Neyrelle, do your thing.
I'm surprised you still remember the words to the bulwark.
I'm the one who told the nice back.
Wait, where's Neyrelle? There we go. Oh, thank goodness I'm not doing another silly defend them challenge. Oh, they're gonna save it for here.
More of this damn hellfire.
I'll clear the way. Tani sotai leikitos.
Oh, the lake of fire? Is this what this large red gap is?
Heed my call, Faroon. Strike down the enemies of Lilith.
The Hound of Hatred. Strike down the enemies of Lilith? Oh, I thought she was a, Mephisto fangirl. Whoa, my fucking boys are dying! The border boys are damaged! What the hell?
Destroyed the bridge. She's the one who's been hunting us.
Lilith still has some allies in the hall.
Not for long. Let's find another route.
I forgot that's the River of Blood or the River of Fire. I think River of Fire. And that's why she needed Astro out there to let her through. Guide your allies to the twisted pathway.
All hail Lilith!
I know Donan's supposed to be a druid, but that channel thing he does looks a lot like a sorcerer spell. Alright, we got Ninsa out on the ground. Nope. Yo, is that purple shit following me? What the hell? Leave me alone, purple shit. I'm in.
Take cover. So long.
Damn, really put the numbers on her for her to retreat that fast. Yep, there we go. Practically melting. I need another skill point so I can max out the fortify I get whenever corpses are made.
You know, you're not half bad at taking charge, Don. I can see why you were that big man in Scotland.
Was that a compliment? Someone, write this down. Memorialize the moment.
It's not like I haven't given you one before. There was, you know, that other time.
Oh, yes. The ground is shifting.
Prepare yourselves.
I really want Lorath to just take his spear and stab one of the things to the ground. Just let me see what happens. Holy Ashava the Pestilent. Oh shit! It's so big! No jokes. Okay. Strike with one now. Oh! Fucker. The range on that, it's kind of hard to pin down what exactly the range is. I don't think this boss can be taunted, so I'm kind of screwed having my taunt boss, or taunt minion in here. But if there's going to be a moment to which now is that moment. I almost started right into the mess. I might just keep the Iron Golem out for the rest of this. Keep, like, traversal, solely because it feels like most endgame bosses aren't even affected by taunt anyway. Honestly, it feels like taunt's borderline useless as it is. But you didn't hear me say that. Holy shit. Okay, the Molten Span. That's 3 out of 5. Whoops. Lorath, buddy, come on.
Lorath, are you...
I'm just catching my breath.
About to have a heart attack,
I
dude.
see the spire up ahead. Come on.
Because Inarius spent time in hell, maybe that's why he's called the Broken Angel. Oh, that door didn't even rip apart. They just, like, dissolved it.
Any sign of Lilith or Inarius?
Yep.
Lilith was here. I see the blood petals.
Fights true in his holy name. Blessed be the light.
Dude is the fucking Doomslayer.
Do you remember them, Inarius? The whispers of the damned.
Words will not save you. Show yourself.
So, the soldier returns, and with such purpose. No longer the conflicted soul I left behind.
You deceived me!
Why, Inarius? What are you truly after?
My rightful place is in the heavens.
Is that why you seek to destroy all that we created?
Sanctuary is an abomination!
And our son.
I made it right. To satisfy the heavens.
Tell me, did they rejoice? No. They do not want you.
It is done. It all ends with you.
No. We made a choice. And that they can never forgive. No matter what you tell yourself, or who you sacrifice. Silence is their judgment.
But I set things right. What more would you have me do? Tell me. Please. Tell me.
The heavens do not speak to you anymore.
Heavens, protect me!
No, you belong in hell.
Oh shit! That. Oh my god, that was an incredible cinematic. My goodness. Like, I don't know how React channels even do these things. Like, I'd have to go back and look at things. That last closing. Is this where it went down? This is where he stabbed her. Right here. That last closing shot of his body like melting into the ground, but not just melting, it was literally being claimed by hell itself. You saw the ground moving, all the bodies reaching toward that last essence of light. And there's two ways you can interpret that. There's one, that these damned souls are so desperate for any glimpse of hope, light, and salvation that they're striving toward it with all they have, to the point that it's actually having the opposite effect and drowning out the light. Or there's the baseline reading, which is, you know, Inarius is dead and hell's essence is overwhelming what remains of his essence. I find it a little more poetic to kind of think of it the other way, but there's probably a mix of both. You know, I'm sure some of these damn souls are legitimately here because they're vicious bastards, and they're like, drown the light, fuck it. Another moment I wanted to comment on, but I don't see, for these cinematics, I don't know what my shindig should be, if I should just talk during them. But when Inarius, and this is kind of an easy gimmick that a lot of media does, I think the most famous one in recent media was Game of Thrones. When Daenerys is stepping down from the, she descends from Drogon, and she's walking out that like ruins after destroying King's Landing in the final season. And you know, while the last season is contentious, it's unanimously agreed upon that the shot where she is walking through that doorway and Drogon's wings extend out from behind her, she looks so much like Lilith in that moment. Or I guess now, based on timeline, you say that Lilith looks like her. But when Inarius turns and he's like, "Why don't the heavens hear to speak to me? What more must I do?" And then Lilith is expanding her wings behind him, almost like her wings are overtaking his prior to her saying, "You belong in hell." It's that symbolic condemnation that Inarius is damned as well. Other than those themes, just what an amazing fucking cinematic. I'm flabbergasted.
What happened?
She tore off Inarius's wings. It was like she was toying with him. Now she wanted the angel to suffer before she ended him.
Then the prophecy was wrong. A spear of light piercing hatred's heart.
Maybe not. Lilith is wounded too.
If she's hurt, it will be easier to trap her in the Soul Stone. We cannot stop.
Alright, I'm not gonna drop my idea here. Lorath is so fucking obsessed with going after Lilith and trapping her without even considering what to do about Mephisto. Lorath is totally corrupted.
She's already gone.
What now?
I have an idea. I will prepare the Sightless Eye.
The eye? What do you mean?
Think about it. All of Donan's friends have been corrupted by agents of hatred. All of them. And even though Lorath set us on this path, we know that Lorath is interested in stopping Lilith, less so Mephisto. And Mephisto wants to stop Lilith, and obviously not himself. It would stand to it kind of stands to reason that Lorath has been corrupted by hatred, but by the original founder and essence of hatred. Oh, the more I dive in here, I think if he is, they hid this so phenomenally well.
We must find Lilith. The only way to do that is to use the eye.
Are you serious? I know what happened the last time the eye was used. I know it didn't end well.
Do you have a better idea? Any of you? That's what I thought.
Oh, my mans! I actually like Donan. Are you shitting me right now? Oh, fuck. Shit. If Donan dies, light extinguished. If Donan fucking dies here, this was all part of the plan. I have witnessed Lilith killing Inarius. She is powerful, and we have no idea if we can stop her from reaching the cathedral. Blizzard, you guys are missing a word here. From reaching the Cathedral of Hatred before us, we have to decide our next steps.
Donan.
Bro, you
You're
good?
bleeding.
I'm
I'm fine. But, Lorath is right. The Eye is the only advantage we have. The only way to find Lilith. There is no time to waste.
To the Cathedral of Hatred. And you look less well than when I saw you last. I would not be so certain of victory.
Fulfill the promise you made to me.
Of course, daughter of hatred. With my gift, you will face your father. We all return home in the end.
Foolish of you to use the Eye again.
What is this? Where am I?
A prisoner in your own mind. I could keep you here forever, but I will offer you a different fate. You could be Sanctuary's greatest protector.
The next Elias?
But only if you choose to.
I wonder if at a certain angle I can see Lilith in the background. That would be so wild.
I will show you why the world has need of you.
Explore the nightmare. So I used the Sightless Eye. I was spying on Lilith, meeting Astaroth, and engaging on their deal. Lilith detected my presence.
Ever since you drank my blood, I have been a part of you. I always will be. I carry your hopes and fears in my heart.
And because we're using the Sightless Eye, she was able to see back into our mind. And it's kind of weird. So here, let's look at this from a neuroscience perspective, right? And I know we're about to backtrack, so, you know, apologies, y'all. But if you look at the minimap and you compare the traversal, and you consider us trapped in a nightmare, you can kind of view the Sightless Eye as us transferring our brain, or at least our ocular lobe, to another area to interpret other sights. And now that we've been mind-fucked into our own mind, you can actually view each of these island masses as neurons. And so as we traverse each neuron, we are going to bridge a synaptic cleft here and travel over to the next area of meaning, which, if we interpret enough meaning, it will result in an action potential. Thus our character is providing the action, and now that we are seeking to go forward, Either Lilith or the mind is constructing this bridge and creating the next synaptic cleft for us to traverse to.
I gifted humans with free will, but they are lost, without a shepherd to guide them. They flock to these theaters disguised as temples, where false saviors tell them fairy tales of good and evil.
Now, sticking with the neuron hypothesis, it's curious whether this is our mind trying to salvage itself and proceeding forward, or if the farther we delve, it is actually us giving into temptation. Again, there's a lot of ways you can code this. It's us giving into temptation. It's a matter of free will, us forging our own will to proceed forward despite the corruptive influences weighing us down, or if you want to make even a railroad spin, addictive behaviors. Like, this is what's fascinating with neuroscience and the study of just like behavior in general, is everything is always twofold. You can always find environmental cues, but then there's always internal cues as well. So this could be our mind because this is us. Are we corrupted? Or is this the corruption itself weighing upon us? Enlightened by Elias's teachings, Genbar crafted this statue to show his devotion to Lilith and her cause. So we're seeing this because we dealt with Genbar, and that actually reinforces a lot of the concepts that this is the character's mind itself, rather than some random structure, some random environment. We are in our character's head right now.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet you stray from it at every opportunity.
People submit to the spectacle. The world through a child's eyes. But you know, it is all an illusion.
The world through a child's eyes.
The Horadrim know the truth.
Yes. But they are only keepers of knowledge. They cannot do what you do.
You see, that's true. So if I'm a Nephilim, they literally cannot do what I do. And nothing wrong about that, but that the game has never...
I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry.
That the game has never explicitly said that we are Nephilim means that we have to operate under the assumption that we're not. Oh, we got the snake here. From Tainted Flesh. Oh. He makes no sound, draws no breath, but his eyes seem to be watching me. Well, that would be unnerving. This is our mind desperately trying to stay alive. Because here's the thing, so this is something I kind of lapsed on. I was trying to recall it, but in the moment of my explanation, I had kind of slipped. If you're beaten down by Lilith's, whisperings, her voice, her condemnations, that you're weak, and you just stop. Like, I can't go on anymore. This is it. I can't bridge the next neuron. Your mind from that point becomes hers. She will then start to structure anew the world that you see. And in doing so, she will make you her puppet. And obviously our character is supposed to be this powerful agent force. So with Lilith literally in control of our mind, this is currently a battle of the wills. Us pressing forward can be coded in two ways.
It's so dark. I repented. Do you think I was too late?
This can be coded in two ways: that we are still controlling our mind, or that we are resisting corruption. And I think the game will leave it to us to decide which is which. I do find it awesome that Lilith is incredibly upset over what happened to Rathma. Additionally, this painting looks a lot like that giant creature I fought. I already forgot its name, but the giant boss that took a minute. This looks a lot like that.
My son was wiser than even the Horadrim. But it was not in his nature to be a shepherd either. His prophecy was a warning. But rather than use it to unite the sanctuary, he let it breed chaos. Inarius, Elias, Lorath. They wanted so badly to see their own meaning in the prophecy. They were blind to the simple truth of it. We are prisoners of the eternal conflict, the pawns of angels and demons. It will always be a part of us. We must fight to survive. It was so human of Inarius to think the prophecy was all about him. Or perhaps your kind inherited that vanity from him.
That's an amazing line. Holy shit, that's an amazing line. That humanity inherited hubris from... Alright, here, taking the coding language out of it, we know that this is the best representation of Christian faith and mythology done in a fantasy setting. The fact that humans are created in God's image, and yet we feel such pride, such a vanity, such narcissism to take ideas and sayings and phrases like horoscopes and astrology and think that such vague translations of bullshit translate to a meaningful relevance to us as individuals is the height of hubris. And so it's funny that, yeah, religion, like, we're not tainted because of a fall. We possess such hubris and narcissism because we inherited it by a creator, by one that came before us. That is such an amazing line.
Blessed Mother, save us.
Kind of makes...
Elias thought I was the one to save Sanctuary. But he was wrong. A human must lead the flock of humans. You.
I am no one's savior.
A true shepherd never thinks so. But look at your life. People see hope in you. Your only fault focusing your wrath on me instead of the true enemy.
So Lilith makes such a compelling argument here, and I see why she kept Elias around as long as she did, even though it seems like obviously she's now admitting she was totally using him. She knows that she alone can't get humans to follow her, to follow a demonic entity. That she needs a champion to speak in her name who can persuade the species to accept their place in following her as the best hope that they have for standing against the forces of hell and heaven. These two powers that want to rip them apart. And yeah, even in that last moment where it was Lilith versus Inarius, he was completely done with humanity. Like I don't know. I don't want to completely shit on him. I feel like he would at least take the most loyal of his champions and followers up to heaven with him. But the common theme is hell has always been using Sanctuary as a staging ground for their conflict with heaven. Inarius is the first time we've seen an angel using Sanctuary as a staging ground for their war against hell. Inarius has done exactly what the demons have done. And yet, Lilith still has not done either. Obviously, we're going to put an end to her, but she makes a compelling argument. Lilith's altar. I reckon that's it.
I need more time.
Hatred, destruction, and terror are forever. We will always need to fight them. But we can turn the tide of the eternal conflict in our favor. It starts here, with Mephisto's destruction. And you will lead the battles to come. Simply take my hand. Fight the Sanctuary. I will stay in the shadows.
I will never take your hand.
Then this is the future that awaits you.
I feel like the majority of players would have taken her hand, and I would admit, even I was tempted to do so.
I will keep you shackled here forever.
Keep me shackled inside my own mind.
Hello, friend. Need help?
So,
take the gateway. It is your only escape.
So now here's where things get even more convoluted. I'm shackled inside my mind because of Lilith. And what, if I had taken her hand, I'd still be me, just with her assistance? But now, I'm about to escape my own mind to enter a realm that is Mephisto's. Who's to say I'm not embodying his essence now? I get this is not a traditional RPG, but the lack of agency, it really messed up, man. This is an incredible story.
Cave in the mountains. This is where Mephisto found me.
Such an incredible story, and I wonder what would happen if they had developed two different storylines. One where you join with Lilith, and one where you accept Mephisto's aid. The status quo versus the usurper.
Do not cower. I've come to free you from this trap.
Why do you keep helping me?
Look where we stand. I saved you in this dismal little cave because I sensed you could end Lilith. And that is all I want. I won't lie. There will come a time when we are enemies. But like it or not, right now we need each other to defeat her. Look me in the eye. The path ahead is steep. My blessing will guide you. Tread without fear.
Oh man. Like, Mephisto is my favorite of the primevals. But whoa!
I thought I sensed that old wolf skulking around. You would follow Mephisto, but not me. Are you that foolish?
I don't serve either.
What did my father offer you? Answer me.
See, this is why I'm with Lilith right now. Like, what, you have to choose between Lilith and Mephisto? And Mephisto's only given statement is he admits, yeah, we'll be enemies one day, but we gotta stop my daughter. Like, I don't know, man. I gotta admit, as a fan of change, I think I'd have to shake up the industry. For the sake of pure reason and calculus, I would have decided to Lilith. I would commit the same fallacy that Elias did.
Gift.
Elias.
Your defiance is meaningless.
If I have to fight Neyrelle again, I swear I'm so mad.
I'm not ready yet.
Erida. Oh, that was Donan's buddy. Oh, Nelly.
You've thrown your life away for nothing. Mephisto's fate is already sealed.
Nothing but seals. That's why you're still here.
You ungrateful worm. I will bury you this nightmare until you pack the death.
I will give our characters that, only because it recently came up in a Warhammer book I read. The fact that the antagonist is doing their best to keep talking and dissuade the main character from a course of action implies that they are so concerned that the main character acts against them that the main character will discover a way to succeed against them. And in case anyone's wondering, that is the book Imperator, Wrath of the Omnissiah. No. Doing a boss gauntlet here, baby. It's like, is our mind fracturing more and more? That's all that purple is? The mind is crashing upon itself?
Sightless Eye is the source of this nightmare. Take it and set yourself free.
What the fuck, man? Donan's covered in blood, breathing still. Lorath not covered in blood, breathing still, but laying down. What the fuck, man?
Don't even think of burying me here, you bastard.
I'm too damn old to haul your body out of hell. So move your hand. Let me see.
I haven't taken orders from you in years, Lorath. I see no reason to start now.
You should have come to me instead of the cathedral. I would have shown up for you. Shared your burden.
I know. And perhaps things would have gone differently with Scott's claim. And with Yoren. Was it enough? Will he think it was enough?
Yes. More than enough.
I'm sorry about Donan.
What's done is done. What did you learn from the Eye?
Lilith tried to trap me. Before that, I saw her cross a great sea of fire. Beyond it lay our father's domain.
We are too late.
We can't give up now. We have the stone. What should we do?
I don't know. I always thought if I didn't survive, you'd be the one to finish this. You've always had the steady hand, not me. Trust your gut. Is the reason we've made it this far.
Fallen but not shattered. The edge is cracked, but it still pulses with magic. Glimpses of the nightmare realm flicker across the eye's surface. I'm on plus 5 out of 5. Damn, this is a long fucking chapter.
He gave everything. His home, his son. What was it for?
You've made it back. Good.
What does he mean?
This fiend helped me escape from Lilith.
Wait, I've read of such a wolf. No. Mephisto. You trusted a prime evil?
Trust had no part in it. Your friend saw reason instead. As should you. If Lilith takes my essence, Sanctuary is lost.
What do you propose?
No proposals. I offer only my aid. This leads to the Cathedral of Hatred. But you must hurry. Lilith is almost there.